Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So let's take a look at the latest structure, and I only want to take a look at the microstructure. In the previous video I took a look at the daily chart, so it's always important not to lose sight of the overall trend, bigger picture, which is obviously still up. But on the smaller time frame, we're overall still in a sideways range. I have to say it as it is. Yeah, this is still an ongoing sideways range with an unclear bottoming structure. Nevertheless, we want to explore if Ethereum has bottomed in this B wave after breaking above the 30th of October high. However, we remain below the October high that formed on the 21st of October at 2,772. Still, this is a notable rally, obviously. It's not clearly in 5 waves. I'm labeling it as 5 waves. In one of the updates earlier today to our gold members, I mentioned it is a messy or ugly 5-wave move, right? It lacks clear definition. That's the problem. Because while we have a possible 1-2 setup and maybe a third, the 4th wave isn't really healthy. So I'm not really happy to call it a 5-wave move, but we can, right? It will be anyway the next pullback that will tell us the truth, and that will tell us if this rally is sustainable. Because, this week we expected a lot of volatility anyway. We expected waves to go into their extremes, maybe even invalidations on the smaller time frames, just due to the volatility that we see in the sector as a result of the US elections, as well as the interest rate decision that we should get, well, tomorrow, today, depending on when you watch the video. So movements like these are not necessarily too meaningful if they are not sustainable. So how can we determine that it's something sustainable? So first of all, we've not really broken out of the range. Okay, we have a brief break, an attempted break above the previous high that invalidated the immediate 1-2 setup to the downside, but is not really clearly long-term bullish yet. One crucial step that needs to happen is that the next pullback is a correction, a pullback into this support area, and it should hold a higher low. So there are always 3 levels or degrees levels of confirmation from a bullish point of view, or from an Elliott wave point of view, that a trend is changing from a local downtrend or a sideways consolidation back into an uptrend. So we need, first of all, the 5 waves up. I mean, we haven't got clear 5 waves, but it's an ugly 5-wave move due to the size and the invalidation of the immediate decline or bearish setup. Okay, we call it a 5-wave move. But okay, let's say we have the first level of confirmation. The second level of confirmation is that the pullback is corrective and holds a higher low, ideally above 2,436, but it must hold above the 5th of November low, where the price bottomed locally at 2,360. I mean, that's the invalidation point. But as long as the pullback is in 3 waves and holds a higher low, that would be the second level of confirmation. The third level of confirmation then will be a break above the first 5-wave move up, which again, it hasn't clearly topped yet. And even that support area is still a moving support area. As long as the price hasn't clearly put in a top, the support area will still morph or move with the price. But this is now a possible 5-wave move up, so we can watch for a pullback. It's not confirmed yet that we are starting the pullback. Next resistances were mentioned, and above 2,764, this swing high will be relevant from August, but they are all not so meaningful, right? Because really, for a true confirmation that a larger degree 4th wave bottomed in August, we need all those 5 waves completed to round about 3,550. And that is a long way to go. So what I'm tracking here is a possible C wave up. Yeah, this is at least a potential. The next step to confirming that, as I said, would be to hold a higher low in the next pullback. Without that, we can't say anything really about the structure. That's what's needed. And then obviously a break above that high, but it hasn't clearly topped yet. So this is what's going to matter in the next few days. Again, expect some volatility as well around the interest rate decision. So it's great. It's an interesting week. But for further, let's say, evidence and hints regarding structure, we need to see the structure of the next pullback. That will obviously be very, very important. I don't think Ether has made any clear decision yet. Yes, okay, we have invalidated the immediate bearish setup. which obviously is indicating weakness of the bears, but it is not yet clearly bullish. For most of these altcoins, the next pullback will be key. The structure of it, right? So that's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.